Hi, Warriors, Travis here, and welcome back to our adventures with the Gnome Mage. Today we are back in AQ20, guys. Get some rep. I wanted to get into ZG to get our rep up to get the shoulders that we got enchanted, but having some trouble getting into a ZG, so we're going to do AQ20 instead. Hope you guys are doing well today. I'm doing pretty good. And someone pointed out, someone in the comments named Opsta pointed out that we had rank 5 Blizzard instead of rank 6. And I did that on purpose to see if you guys are paying attention, but no, I'm just kidding. I actually messed up. And we had rank 5 Blizzard instead of rank 6 for the longest time. Oh my gosh, dude. This is insane. We're gonna die. We're gonna just do our best here. Here we go. Burn, baby, burn. We're gonna die, but let's just do this. AoE. Come on, other mages. Why aren't the other mages doing this? Well, they're probably dead. A rough start. We're back. That was a rough start, but I think we should be okay now. Yeah, shout out to Opsta for telling me about that. I was using well on this spec we were using rank 6 on the fire one. It used to be frost, so we're using rank 5 for a very long time. So shout out to you for telling me that, and that made me realize that I probably need an add-on just to help me out with that, to make sure. So I got an add-on called Rank Sentinel, and what it does is it just notifies you when you're not using, you know, the highest rank in the ability. I'll show you guys the add-on name. So here it is, Rank Sentinel. Should I try it? I'll try it with the Blizzard. What if I use rank 5 Blizzard? It's gonna tell me? It's like rank 4 Blizzard. Thing is, you can, like, down ranking is a thing. I think what Rank Sentinel does, it tells you if you can learn it. Right, so the thing is, I had it on my, I learned it, but I forgot to put it on my bar. So Rank Sentinel wouldn't really help me there. Because downranking is a thing as a caster, because sometimes you don't want to use as much mana, so you use lower rank abilities. But to be honest, during my first playthrough of vanilla, I played a warrior in vanilla, so you don't really have to worry about rank, like ranking, or like when ability's on your bar, it's like it automatically is its highest rank. There is no down ranking as a warrior. Same with rogue and TBC. And then in Wrath of the Lich King, they removed down ranking completely. So on my Boomkin, I didn't really experience that at all. It's like patch 3.02. So when they got rid of down ranking, or like lower rank abilities in the game. And this is an SR run, guys. It's not a guild run, so we were allowed to res the books, so I'm gonna res the books just for the gold. So we resed Battle Shout, rank 7. Supposedly that's like 500 gold probably, and Heroic Strike, which is around 1,000 gold. So hopefully, if those drop, we get a pretty quick roll there. We get a good roll, and that'd be good. See, look, we just did that. We just messaged somebody. That's our rank sentinel working. We actually message other people telling them, detected multi-shot rank 1 was used. There's a newer rank at level 30. Your action bars may be outdated. And you tell people that with rank sentinel. It's kind of cool. And this is an awesome run, too. There's no hard reses at all. It's one of the reasons why I really wanted to join it. Because that is one of the lamest things about having to do soft res runs. There's always hard reses. And usually the best items get hard resed. So, it makes, like, you pretty much never get a chance at the good stuff. Unless you're, like, making the groups. But it is cool when you run into groups where, you know, there aren't hard resing anything. It's like just a soft res run. Azure Idol, Hunter, Rogue, Mage. It's a quest. Everybody's needing, so I'll need as well. Supposedly it's worth 58 gold on the auction house for that quest. The Azure Idol. There it is. Let's see what it does. Just a quest. Not too sure what it's for. Nice wand here. The antenna? It's 463 gold, that wand in the auction house. Crazy. It is PoE, so you can sell it. And, yeah, it's awesome that we got the shoulders and these gloves last episode, guys. The gloves of Hypnotic Flame and Mantle of the Blackwing Cabal. And the reason why we got them is that the GM said he just appreciates that that I've been sitting on the bench for the guild, so they wanted to hook me up with something. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. They did that. I kind of like what I'm currently doing. I'm just sitting on the bench in a guild, and that I wouldn't mind raiding with a Nax. And we're just pugging, right? Not really, you know, I don't have to commit too hard to a schedule. They kind of notify me if I'm going to be, if they need me for the raid, like a day before, so it's pretty chill. Oh my gosh, Manual Heroic Strike dropped. We're gonna get to roll on this, guys. It's 1,000 gold. Sand Reaver, Wrist Guards, Karaji, Marital Drape. Oh, I can't believe we're gonna get to roll on that. Some guys have it as like 2x. It's like it's like multiple people that are gonna be rolling on it. We just gotta hope we get the highest roll, so see what happens. So did he say roll? No, we would have heard like something, right? I don't see really any rolls going on. Yeah, you can see how many people are on it. Kind of wish I put 2 rolls on it. But it Battle Shout drops and we win that, I won't be too upset, because the Battle Shout one is worth quite a bit as well. That's awesome. I really hope we win that. That would be a game changer for us, guys. That would put us pretty close to 3,000 gold. And that is more than enough to... I think that would give us at least 2 months of consumes. Which is 8 weeks of raiding. So... that'd be awesome. That's kind of what I'm doing right now, is just saving up gold, so... when Nax comes out, we're not really worried about gold. What I should do, though, is try to figure out, or try to get the loot I need for the Maraudon farm. There are some people that are pretty damn good at it, though, that do it with, like, 0 gear. It's quite the challenge to do that, though. They do, like, no gear. So I could probably do it with the gear we have. It's just nice to have the nature resist. It does help quite a bit. And it's a headache to learn. Well, it's not a headache to learn. It's just a very long... It's a big pull. It takes like 10 minutes to do the pull. And if you fail, it really does... It kind of sucks. But the more you do it, right, the better you get. And eventually, once you figure out how to do it, you have a 200 gold per hour farm. But I'll be honest, it's not something I enjoy doing. So that's probably why I haven't been doing it. I'm not really a big fan of farming gold. That way. It's fun, though. It's a cool way of farming gold. It does take a little bit of skill and knowledge to learn how to do those, you know, big dungeon pulls like that.
The time of our retribution is at hand.
But I'll be honest, I'd rather just do raids like this and just be in a GDKP. I'd rather just play the game, right, and then get gold that way. Or play the game how I normally would, which is just doing raids and dungeons and stuff like that. Wow, we used so much mana already. But I'll try to learn it. Got a little bit more time now that the druid hit 90, so
vengeance be denied. The dragons themselves will tremble before our wrath.
could try it out. It would be cool to do it. Because if we had a farm like that we could do for like 1 hour per week, we could probably just do that for like 1 or 2 hours a week and have enough gold for consumes. Or we'd pay for a good amount of them. Maybe not all of them, but a decent amount of consumes there.
Fear is for the enemy. Fear and death.
And Wowhead actually wrote an article, which is kind of interesting. It's an article about GDKPs. And they talk about the pros and cons of both. GDKPs got banned in Season of Discovery. And then it carried over to Anniversary. I don't think people minded them being banned in Season of Discovery, but you're really seeing
1,000 years of injustice
more people
this day.
trying to get it back now that in Anniversary that, you know, consumes just cost so much in this version of the game. And that's kind of what the article forgot to mention. is like how much consumes cost. That's the main reason why people want GDKP back. So they could have another way to farm gold. That's, you know, kind of fun.
Your time has come. Go and hide in the Emerald Tree.
I've talked about that a million times, but yeah, the article didn't mention that when I was looking it over. But it's funny how Wowhead's like talking about it now. It's become like that popular of a discussion that people are writing articles about it on Wowhead. Not only, like, usually people write articles on Reddit. It's like, sort of like a troll article, I guess. Some people think they're troll articles, or just troll posts. So.
I will kill you myself.
I should have saved some more fireballs for the boss. Oh, we got hit pretty hard there. We might die. Scorch spam. It's like we're the only fire mage. Don't really have the mana to deal with this guy. Keep the scorch stacks up. Let our mana regen. Finish him off. It might be the only fire mage.
Warriors,
Hi.
captains, continue the fight.
Oh, there's two of us. 2 fire, 2 frost. See what dropped. Backstab book, rank 9. A fireball book dropped. There's somebody who res that. Bracers of Karaji Command, 12 stamp, 13 intellect, 4 mana per 5. And the Karaji Regal Drape. Paladin, Hunter, Shaman, Warlock, Druid. Back piece. Yeah, here it is. Is this it here? Yeah, this is the G. Should Blizzard allow GDKP in the Burning Crusade and beyond Classic Plus? That's what the article's about. Like, should they bring it back? Because they're going to do something about real money trading and gold buying. They're bound to do something. Because it's clearly like an issue that I notice people complain about. So they have the case for GDKP, the perfect loot system. Is one of them. And the reason why they say it's the perfect loot system is because which kind of is like a huge in favor comment about it being the perfect loot system. The reason why it's the perfect loot system is because no one leaves empty-handed. And loot feels more merit-based than role-based. Merit-based, I guess, a little bit, but since you're just... I don't know, I think merit's kind of a strong word. It's just to, like, you know, swiping your credit card, but... Yeah, put some real money value on those items, I guess you could say. So I guess there is some merit to that. It's open to everyone. And yeah, if you like kind of act out during the raid, you can lose your cut. Like if you AFK or you grief the raid, you can lose your cut at the end. So there's There's incentive for, you know, for people to, like, not mess around. And they say real money trading, lesser of two evils. But it's, yeah, I guess so. It's not, it's the lesser of real money trading is the actual issue. GDKP is just a solution to that. I kind of agree. Yeah, it is the lesser of those two evils there. It's not a good thing because it promotes, you know, buying gold, but it is the lesser evil of the two. And PvP participation. Yeah, if you're a PvPer, instead of, like, you know, having to join a raid team to get your PvE gear that you need for PvP, you can just, you know, farm gold or have gold and buy that gear with gold instead. Just join a GDKP and bid on it. Or you could just be a GDKP raider and just raid when you can. And, you know, stack your gold up from the GDKPs and then spend your gold on, you know, items that'll help you in PvP. Because PvE gear is actually kind of important in PvP. In, like, you know, TBC, Wrath of Lich King, Cataclysm. Goes a long way in those expansions. Especially the legendary weapons. That's another plus of GDKPs. You don't have to commit to a raid schedule, which is kind of nice. You know, you raid when you can. It's kind of what I'm doing right now. And these are the case against GDKP. They're saying that guild health and player retention are highly linked, which makes sense. And they say that, and they believe that if there's less people, you know, joining guilds, then less people would play the game, right? Like, guilds keep people playing. That makes sense. That's true. Still chasing me? Oh wow, Toma Frostbolt dropped. Another Toma Fireball. Slime Kickers. We won't be able to get Frostbolt either. There's a person who rezzed it. Congrats to them. That person is a genius for rezzing those items. Not genius, but you couldn't sell it for, like, I don't know, 70 gold. That's how much my fireball one was. Slime Kickers dropped. 18 strength, 12 agi, 12 stam, 1% hit. Plate boots and Necroji ceremonial ring, hunter, rogue, priest, warlock ring. Dropped as well. Yeah, a lot of mage books today. We'll get our Frostbolt eventually. Playing fire now anyways for raids, so it's kind of rare for us to even use Frostbolt. Unless we're fighting a boss that, you know, has fire resist. They say it's negative for the new player experience. That's a case against GDKP. Without friends or a guild, these players struggle to break into GDKPs. Instead of helping them integrate into a community, GDKPs reinforce a sense of exclusion. You need gold to get in, and you need to get in to earn gold. You don't need to get in. Well, the thing is, like, Yeah, like, you don't need to get... That's pretty much wrong. You don't need to get into earn gold. There's other ways of earning gold. GDKP is just the best way. Now... Yeah, you need either gold to get in, like around like 3 to 5k. Just to say you're either like a person that's interested in buying, or you could be a carry, right? But if you're a new player, it'll probably take you a little bit of time to become a carry. But the thing is, you don't have to join those raids to get loot. There will still be runs like this that are SR runs that aren't GDKP. And there will still be guilds that you can join. And you can just join a casual, more casual guild and obtain gear that way. And then if things don't work out, you'll probably eventually get enough gear to where you can actually join a GDKP as a carry, or like as a person who's like sort of a mix of carry and a buyer. Like if you have decent gear and gold, you get in automatically because you're not really getting carried, and you're still, you know, a person that could potentially buy an item. That's kind of what GDKPers are looking for. They kind of want you to be both. You know, they want you to be able to, you know, help the raid clear, and also, you know, contribute to the pot a bit. Good loot drops. So I don't really agree that it's that bad for new players. New players can still find other ways to make gold. You know, it's not the only way to make gold. It's just a good way, like probably one of the funnest ways and one of the fastest ways to make gold, I would say. And you don't really need it to obtain loot. You could just join a guild or do SR runs like I'm doing here. But those SR runs will have, you know, hard reserves. So you won't be able to get the best of the best items, but you'll be able to get decent items. Sort of like what I have. Which is pretty good. I have some decent stuff. And that's all. That's all for the case against GDKP. So, like, clearly, like, there's way more positives than negatives, even in this article. And the guy didn't even mention the issue of like how much, you know, raid consumes cost. And that's the main reason why I'm not in a raid team doing AQ40s, because I don't want to waste a bunch of gold on consumes and have to like worry about getting gold every week. I don't want the game to turn into a chore. So that's why I don't do it. And I'm just saving up for next. Because the game, WoW's the type of game that can feel like a chore after a while. You sign up for something that requires, you know, a lot of your time, and you're doing more, when you're playing the game, you're doing more things that you don't want to do than the stuff you actually want to do. The stuff that I actually want to do when I'm raiding is, when I'm playing endgame, is I want to raid. I don't want to be, like, farming gold for, like, 10 hours a week. You know what I mean? And even that might not be enough in this, with the way this game's set up. If you want to get, you know, max, you know, full consumes. Go, fireball time. And raiding can feel like that after a while too. Like, if you're just farming a raid and it's the same thing week after week, and you know you're already raids feel like that at the end of a tier. It was like a pretty common thing in World of Warcraft, especially during the end of an expansion. Like I remember in Warlords of Draenor, the last raid, Hellfire Citadel, lasted. It was like a year. The patch lasted. So a whole year of one raid. This is pretty brutal. Let's see what dropped here. Librum of Blessing of Wisdom. Rank 6. Plans Grass of the Destroyer. Blacksmithing plans. Chitinous Shoulder Guards. 11 Strength, 25 Agi, 7 Stam. Other Shoulders. Southwind Helm. Something we really need a helmet. 21 Strength, 24 Agi, 14 Stam, 1% hit leather helmet. And Tome of Arcane Missiles. So we'll be able to roll on that. No one res that. Maybe we'll finally get that. We see that quite a bit. And they bring up some solutions about GDKP2. Tax/capped bidding. A 10% tax on trades, removing gold from the economy. Ideally over a certain cap as a disincentive to bid higher amounts. But that would be very hard to police. Yeah, how the heck do you put a tax on trade in gold? Like that, that's an out of the box like way of. It's kind of out of the ordinary. But they could implement that, right? Anytime you trade gold to somebody, there's a 10% tax. I don't know. That's what that'll do. It seems kind of silly. Better pug tools in-game support or clear loot rules, raid leader reputation, and performance tracking can make traditional pugs more reliable. Or they could just ban hard reserve, right? Just ban hard reserve. The problem is if you ban hard reserve, there's no incentive for people to make groups. That's one, right? That's the incentive of making a group. You go through the pain of recruiting a bunch of people for a raid, and since you did that, you get the hard resin item. Some people do abuse it though. They're like, I'm hard resing this. They have like 5 things that they hard res. I don't mind if it's like 1 item, but like when you join a hard res run, it's like 5 items. Like some people res like everything, like anything else that nobody needs is resed. Like in ZG, like all the Baijus are res, the mounts are res, an item off the last boss is res. It's insane what people res. Like for these hard res or soft res runs. So they're making that's a one way to make gold too in the way I never thought of that. Like you could just make groups and then just hard res everything. That like most of the stuff that people don't really want. And then you could just make gold that way. Like all the blues that drop that nobody wants, you could just take those. I would never do that though. I don't know. Seems kind of like a pain. I was in a group, ridiculous. I was in a group for AQ20. There was a mage trying to res the warrior class books. Crazy, man. Absolutely insane. And he was wondering why no warriors joined the group. And the group just pretty much disbanded on it, like right after we had like one wipe. We actually wiped against trash at the beginning, sort of like today, and everybody just left. And another solution this guy had was guild incentives. Extra rewards for guilds' longevity and consistent rating could encourage players to stick with social groups rather than drifting to GDKPs. That's true too. Like maybe like guild maybe have payouts. Like loot boxes. You know, like if you do 4 runs with your guild, you know, you clear a raid 4 times with your guild, you get like a loot box, and it gives you like some consumes or something, you know, that you would want it just to help you out a little bit. Gives you like a box of raid consumes. So that's all people really need the gold for, right? So let's see what dropped here. Head of Assyrian, Staff of Ruins dropped. Anybody res that? No, I don't think anybody res that staff. No, somebody did. No Vame. It's Arcane Mage. This is my first time seeing that. It's pretty good. It's not bad. It's obviously, it's a little bit better than what we could. It's actually not that much better than what we have. It's just that it's nice that it has a 1% hit on it. Leggings of the Black Blizzard. We got these. 14 Stam, 16 Intellect, 8 Spirit. 41 Spell and Healing Power. 1% crit. Really good legs. It's the item that most people want. And somebody who res those. Tome of Fireball dropped again? Wow, 2 fireballs. Karaji Spiked Hilt. Holy Light rank 9. And Immolate rank 8. We'll be able to roll on all these, I think. Let's see when he rolls them out. Seems like everything's just open roll. Yeah, pretty good run for mages, man. Like, all the books dropped and, like, a bunch of items that mages want. It's like a blessed run for mages. Really hope we get the warrior book to sell, though. Guess we could use it. Could use the gold. Might get blown up here. We die, we die. Mage doing Blizzard, man, like, come on, dude, just Arcane Explosion. Just playing it too safe. Could have maybe I don't know, pulled the mob off of me, who knows. But it's on me there. I just need to just stop using Arcane Explosion. Probably wouldn't have died. I know, someone save him. Does the hunter die? Is that a real death? Yeah, it is. That is crazy. No one helped him. Everyone just sat there and watched him just get stung to death. I'm gonna die again, maybe. Nope. Got threat back. Poor Hunter. That's our rep. Almost revered. Halfway to revered. And then we'll be able to do that quest. I've kind of... It's another thing I need to do, too. I need to try to get that quest done to try to get these, these right here, the Rock Fury Bracers, 7 stamp, 27 spell damage, 1% hit. Really nice wrists. Quite the quest chain to get them, but it's worth it. They're pretty much best in slot wrists for this phase. Alright, here we go. Alright, it's Diamus time. Let's see, we ranked Sentinel. We sent a message to somebody. Detected Fire Blast rank 1 was used there. A newer rank at level 14. Reaction bars may be outdated. No one told me that, though, when I was using rank 5 Blizzard. I wish somebody did. So I would have known. Okay, here we go again. We're fighting. Let's get our Scorch stacks up. Okay, here we go, guys. Let's blow them up. So Mage Pin's getting all the Ignite dots. That's another thing I learned. I didn't know that about Ignite. Cynics told me about this. Oh man, keep the Scorch stacks up! Nice, we keep them up. So, whoever gets the first, I think, crit or something like that, gets the Ignite dot. And only one mage gets to take advantage of that. It's pretty cool. Doesn't really help your logs, though. The logs kind of factor that out when doing rankings, but pretty much get top damage as a mage if you're the one who gets, I believe, the first crit. You pretty much benefit from all the other, because all the other mages boost that dot. So all the other mages are helping him like increase his damage, right? Probably could explain it a little bit better than that, but that's what I know about it so far. Still sort of grasping it. I think whenever any other mage critted, like, helps the Ignite dot or something like that. To, like, look into Ignite. Yeah, critical strikes from fire damage spells cause the target to burn for an additional 40%, which spells damage. So, whoever gets the first Ignite crit, you know, feeds into, that keeps feeding into the dot. So it's like, there's like 5 mages critting with fire spells, and they have Ignite, which most fire mages do. Oh, they're rolling it out. Okay, I can't be messing around here. We rolled a 9. You gotta be kidding me, man. My rolls have been atrocious. Well, atrocious for idols. Like, we haven't got an idol in ages. And that rolling a 9 there, oh my gosh. Probably gonna hang out. See what people rolled. Highest roll was what, a 94? Yeah, beef ribs. Beef ribs, yeah. Priest got it. Congrats. Congrats to Mr. Beef Ribs. Big money. Big money roll there. Is that all they're rolling out? Let's see what dropped here. Gauntlets of the Immovable. 15 strength, 18 stam, 1% parry, 5 defense. Codex of Renew, rank 10. Blessing of Might, rank 7. And that was it. Oh, and yeah, Karaji Marital, Drape, Warrior, Rogue, Priest, Mage. Back piece. He's not really rolling anything out right now. I think this is a guild run. A lot of these guys are in the Lost Crusade. Say like at least 60% of the people in here. Tome of Frostbolt. Can we roll on it? I think he gets it, doesn't he? Yeah, like, yeah. Congrats to him. Kind of waiting for the Arcane Missile one. Or anything that's not res. I guess you could just roll on it. And Book of Backstab. If other people roll that don't, it's open roll. They're telling people to open roll it. Should I just roll on it? We rolled a 31. We'll just roll. So there we go. You rolled a 9 and a 31. That's good. I know people think it's always random, but I think they have your next... I think of it as this. They have your next number lined up. That's how I look at it. So, like, I was rolling a 31 next, so I'm happy we got it out of the way. Gauntlets of Immovables being rolled out. These gloves here. You know what's another thing I like about GDKPs? It's interesting watching the bidding wars, man. Like, it's entertaining. I enjoy seeing how much stuff gets sold for. Like that book. Like that Book of Heroic Strike could have got sold for like 5k gold, maybe, or 2k to 5k gold during the first week. Like if you were in a run and a Book of Heroic Strike dropped, you know, you were probably getting a decent, you know, payout. Yeah, Slime Kickers. Staff of Ruins. You had two guys rolling on that. Look Me and Nova Me. It's like Look Me's gonna get it. Sitten rolled. I don't know why Sitten rolled. Why wasn't it awarded to Sitten? What the heck? Did he roll on that? He didn't. What? The heck? Yeah, he's like question mark. Those two people. Like, why would he get it? That's a ninja. Wow, we're actually gonna watch a ninja? We're actually gonna watch it. We're seeing a ninja. Seeing a real ninja. No, he's actually, yeah, there we go. He gave it to him. I was like, oh man. My fault, didn't CSR. Yeah, sure, pal. Sure, pal. Sure. I'm just kidding. He's probably telling the truth. I'm just messing with him. Karaji Spike Tilt. Yeah, I don't want that. Roll out the good stuff, man. There was like 2 Fireball books. That's like 70 gold. Yeah, the drapes. We don't really want the drape. We have a good back piece already. He's rolling out anything good here. I haven't seen a ninja yet. I haven't really seen one. So it's kind of a surprise if you do. Rolling out the leggings of the Black Blizzard, that's going to go to Mage. Pink box. an amazing run for this guy. Raji Regal Drake. Codex of Renew. These are all rope and roll. I'm just gonna roll, why not? Roll to 52. We're moving up. We're moving up in the rolls, guys. But that's not the winner. Winner's 93. This guy's really taking a while, too. That's why you should roll this stuff out while we're going through it, but I don't really mind waiting until the end. Such a roll on that, I guess. See what we got. 13. 13 roll. 52. This has been our highest so far. Blessing of Might. Just keep rolling. Rolled another 9. Nice. Double 9s. This is these are terrible rolls. Let's get him out of the way, guys. Let's get him out. That could have been a month of no loot right there. Tomb of Arcane. This is our good roll. 66. 76. 81. 91. Paladin. That was our highest roll. I'm not sure. I think there's another Fireball. Fireball ones are worth waiting for because they're like 70 gold each. Tome of Fireball? Yeah, let's roll one on it. Roll to 42. Highest is a 79. Did he get that? This guy is killing it today. Mage Pingox. Leggings of the Black Blizzard. Tome Fireball rank 12. Roll again here. Roll to 14. On the other Tome of Fireball. Looks like this guy Hype W is gonna get it. The 92. Our rolls are atrocious. Terrible. The worst rolls ever. I'm just like terrible luck in this game, man. Never seen ZG Tiger drop. Another Tome of Fireball. Let's see what we get here. 29. 29 roll. This guy rolls a 91 Erevan. That's probably gonna... Nope, a 98. Brute Ogres. Brute Ogres. But yeah, I've never seen Baron Binding drop. I've probably done Molten Core over 100 times. Sol Grub, same thing. Never seen ZG Tiger drop once. Just gonna keep rolling here. Let's see what we get. Roll to 55. Terrible, man. Don't gamble, guys. Don't be a gambler. It's not worth it. You can end up like you can end up with a run like mine, and you get completely wrecked. South Wind Helm. Should we just roll on it? It's leather. I can just keep that. Gotta give him something. I'm not gonna roll. Bracers of the Karaji Command. I'll roll on it. I'll roll on that 50. I think they're cool. You hooked me up. Nice. Those are awesome. 12 stamp, 13 intellect, 4 mana per 5. Vendor price, 1 gold, 76 silver. Leather shoulders. I won't roll on the stuff that isn't cloth. I think that's fair. But yeah, I think everybody's done. We'll send out a portal here for everyone. Karaji ceremonial ring. There we go. Those bracers will pay for the portal. But yeah, that's about it, guys. Everything else was rolled out. That's good. It's too bad. Yeah, at least we got something. We got the bracers of Karaji Command. 12 stam, 13 intellect, 4 mana per 5. And we got some rep. We got some reputation. We're halfway up. Just over halfway to Revered Cenarian Circle. Next episode will probably be in Zul'Gurub, guys. And we'll hopefully get our reputation to Exalted and enchant our shoulders. But as always, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.